All right, Shalom. All right, we seeing things that we never have saw before, and things are increasingly bad. I was watching the elder Apostle Tahar was showing that these women, right, pretty much getting evicted. It's a slew of people getting evicted throughout this country because they can't afford. But see, when we told you that the Great Reset, the Edomites, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, you didn't want to hear it, right? People was shining it. People had other things that was way more important than this. Right now, you're gonna see something happen. You're gonna see this truth as you're seeing right now. It's fit to take front and center stage, right? So people that didn't want to deal with this, they are forced to deal with it, right? That's why it's best to go and get the ass whooping out the way, right? When you're a little child, you know what I'm saying. For me, I'm like, let's go and get the ass whooping out the way. Then I can go from there. Let's go and get the shit out the way, right? So I'm gonna get into this video. It's this Jake chick, and I'm gonna be doing a commentary. I think I'm gonna be doing this more often, right? Doing commentaries, you know what I'm saying, and showing you how bad things really are. Really, things are really that bad. It's really, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people are depressed. A lot of people are sad. A lot of people are bugging out. You know what I'm saying, because they don't know why this is happening, right? But in the Bible that you say you believe in, there's a lot of bad things in there. And there's mourning, lamentation, and woe in the Bible that you say that you believe in. See, you got tricked. You thought the Bible was a feel-good book, right? You thought it was a warm and fuzzy, and you bought into this character so-called Jesus, right? And this Jake chick made some pretty heavy points. Like, let me get into this video.
Work to pay bills. We are not living to live. We are living to survive. And I still can't wrap my head around that. I saw a post today that says, I'm so glad we only live once because I can't do this shit again. And I felt that.
Yeah, that, back into my scripture, I went into Proverbs 29, I think 29 and 22. Right, the people are in a great state of mourning. People are lamenting, they're crying, they're depressed, they offering themselves, right? Because they don't know why this is happening, right? And a lot of you ninjas don't like to listen. You're hard headed. So a lot of our people, we tried to cry to them. We tried to break these scriptures down to them very methodically and very slowly, but they didn't want to listen, right? What the scriptures say that Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua gonna laugh at your calamity when trouble come your way, right? The games and the bullshit been over with. Get more into this.
You can see I have on a uniform. I am at work and I am tired of working.
Yeah, this is Jake Chick right here that I'm gonna be highlighting, you know what I'm saying, doing a commentary on. But check this out.
I don't know why I feel this so deeply and strongly in my soul, but what I tell y'all, I am so tired of working. And I cannot wait until collectively we have decided that we're done doing this shit. It's just not fair, y'all. I've been working for 10 years of my life. That's a whole decade of this lifetime that I have been being a slave. And I don't give a fuck what materialistic things that I have to show for it. It's not worth it. It's not worth me having to get up.
Yeah, we tried to cry and lament to our people and tell them that so-called money don't matter. Prince even did a song. When you really think about it, as we know, as money is all illusion anyway. Real money, and I say this all the time because it's the truth. Real money, which you people don't know what real money is. That's why this illusion works. This money magic, so-called. The money that you have today that you know is money is monopoly money. What's the difference from, you get the game of Monopoly, you pull out the ones and the two where they got the $2 bills, the 20s, I think fives, tens, hundreds. What's the difference from the so-called money, that you have today? It's nothing. It's all the same makeup, right? Monopoly money. It's all now, they may have added, a few more things to it, like ink. You know what I'm saying? Because ink is on a monopoly money, right? But I think they got a certain chemistry with the so-called, Federal Reserve notes that they use. But you get what I'm saying, right? It's all an illusion. It's only real money that people know of, because people believe that it's real so-called money. It's the belief. And they have the United States military to back up the dollar. The dollar became worthless in 1971. Do your homework, do your research. And, somebody might say, well, I don't use so-called paper money. Well, you use a debit card, use a credit card. That's all. That's even worse because that's all imaginary numbers that they type into a computer, right? So you never ask yourself this question: who runs this system? Who set this up? Who said that this is the way you're supposed to live? Who the F introduced you to a 30-year mortgage? Make that make sense, right? Let's get more into this.
When I don't want to get the fuck up, excuse my cussing, I'm just really tired of this, y'all. Having to get up, be on somebody else's time, somebody else's schedule, have to look at somebody else as my authority, my boss, when literally they have no authority over me. So is this false power that we have to give these people because they make more money an hour than me, have more experience in this certain field than me? So you're my boss and I have to listen to you, and if I disrespect you or if I don't listen and do exactly what you tell me to do, then I lose my livelihood and I lose my job. And it's just
Now I want to say this, you know what I'm saying? It's Jake. A lot of you Jake women got to learn how to be in order. You got to learn how to listen to someone, right? Because a great humbling is coming, and it's going to get worse and worse. It's going to intensify, right? And us men, you know what I'm saying? We don't have time to be going back and forth with you. It's what we say, because we speak in the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. It's what we say, or it's the highway. If you don't like it, unsubscribe, right? And that's just where we at right now. We ain't got time for the bullshit, right? Bullshit is out the window, right? Your feelings is out the window. We not here. We're not the Christian church to make you feel good and concerned about your feelings. Now we try to be respectful, you know what I'm saying, to a certain degree, right? Because we have to, you know what I'm saying, walk a certain way. But we're not here to, you know what I'm saying, make your feelings feel good. We're here to tell you the truth. We got a job to do, and we're going to tell you raw and uncut, whether you want to hear it or not, right? So you women need to get in order, right? Let's get more into this.
Set up for failure. Be real with yourself. How many of us are living paycheck to paycheck, waiting on our next check to be able to have some kind of money?
And I had did a lesson about that a while back, you know what I'm saying? I'm beginning into those lessons. There's so much work to be done, right? Because 70% of you so-called Americans is probably worse than that now. Go paycheck to paycheck, right? So how are you all into this system? How y'all overlooking all this? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, these fucking people are crazy. Overlooking all this oppression just to go hang out at the fucking club on Saturday, man. I don't get it, right?
To have some kind of abundant freedom. And then we only get a percentage of what we make because one is taxes and two is bills. So we're constantly paying somebody else just to live life comfortably. And people are okay with this?
Yeah, let me say this too. The whole tax system is all an illusion. Like you get like this so-called money, it's all an illusion. That's one thing you have to understand, right? It's all an illusion. It's backed by nothing, right? Now, it's backed by the United States military in a belief, all right? Because most of the people are drunken with the philosophy of this place, and this the so-called white man is in his rulership, right? So it's the belief that it's so-called real money. Nothing is backing a dollar. Whether you have a dollar bill, $5 bill, $10 bill, $20 bill, $50 bill, $100 bill, nothing backs it up. It's all an illusion. It's a magic trick, right? Because you used to be able to go into a bank. I read about this, that you can go in and redeem your money, your paper money, so-called, for real gold and silver, right? But they took it off the gold standard, I think, in 1971. Richard Nixon, that devil, right? So all this is fake. The credit and debit system is all even worse. It's all an illusion. You're in captivity. Someone else set this system up that you didn't have no say-so of, that's controlling your destiny, controlling your life. This is the reason why you have to get up and go work at a fucking job until you die. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting it. That's why we crying out for a kingdom, right?
I get it. We were born into the system. It's been going on for hundreds and hundreds of years, but I am tired, y'all. I'm 25 years old. Which I can't retire till 40 more years, basically. I'm supposed to just live paycheck to paycheck, or there's always an alternative to go to college, right? And have to sit in a classroom in which I don't want to learn that shit, and I don't want to go into a classroom, and I don't care about this shit. Like, I'm just so over Earth. I'm just over Earth.
And Jake, this you really got to be pushed into a corner like this to wake up to the truth. You know what I'm saying? In some cases, because you got to be pushed into the brink of insanity, right? And this what this truth does. It's gonna make you come out swinging in a spiritual sense, or your ass gonna lay down and roll over, right? So when you wake up, you start to see that there's so much wrong in this society. It's so fucked up, and we're in captivity. You start to understand that on a whole nother level, rather seeing it on this little micro level, right? This system may actually wake up. You know what I'm saying? This how the process started. You have to be fed up. A lot of you Jakes not fed up enough. You think this shit is normal until you start getting afflicted. And now you want to cry out. You know what I'm saying? We've been telling you things is bad. A lot of you is too stubborn and you too rebellious, the women, right? And the men of our nation. And most I got to damn, he got to put you in. Most our people going to the spirit world. They not gonna make it up out of here because of their own stubbornness and they you know what I'm saying, the mindset that they have been double down in, right? Double down in, right? Like you double down on something, and then you put more down on it, right? But yeah, I didn't even have time for the scriptures, but I want to get into Salakia, this calamity scripture. Give me 1 second. But we're gonna see things, and there's all kind of shit going on in the so-called Middle East, which is Asia, right? So they got these pseudo things that they do to you, and they say to you, and they lie to you, right? Give me 1 second. Let me get the scripture because I got to get a scripture. It'd be so much going on that it's too much to cover. We could literally be doing videos until the kingdom come. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, that's what we're going to be doing, right? And I'm going to start doing more of these commentaries going into how fucked up it is right now. Right? Proverbs 1:26. It says, I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when fear coming. This is so sweet God that you know of. You know what I'm saying? That you think he good all the time and he love everybody. That's a lie that you've been given by your enemy to make you docile and make you compliant. 27. When fear coming as desolation and your destruction come as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then that Salakia. Then shall they call upon me. So they're gonna try to get their shit together. It says, but I would not answer. I thought God loved everybody. Right? That's the trick, the dumb shit you've been taught. Right? And you can tell we're getting close to the end because it's heavy vexation of spirit. We don't got time for the BS. We're getting straight to the point. It says, they shall seek me early, but they should not find me. So when you had time, most of these people was too busy being a boss bitch. Too busy, you know what I'm saying, going to the club on the weekend. Too busy trying to get the bag. Too busy building up their career. Whatever it may be, right? They didn't put the Lord first. 29, for they hated knowledge. That's the way of the world. They hate knowledge. They love folly. And did not choose to fear Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. So you're supposed to fear the Lord. Right? Why you fear the Lord? Because he can destroy you in many different ways. Right? Do you not tremble when lightning hits the ground? Thunder, I mean. Right? Salakia. But yeah, I'm going to call it a lesson. Hopefully this commentary was edifying. Call Halal Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Shalom.